Good afternoon. Welcome back. This is part two of the keyword research series that we were working on. This is being brought to you by Cash Data Consulting LLC. My name is Kashif Mughal. So let's jump right into this. So just remember, keyword research is crucial to improving online visibility for your business and website. Again, this is part two of the three-part series that we are working on. Today, we're going to focus on keyword research tools. And next time it will be competitive analysis. So let's go. Again, what are keyword tools? Tools are apps and websites that can really help you jumpstart your keyword discovery process. Remember, keyword research is a critical part where you are looking for words that your target audience is searching, and you would like to write content on those terms. So eventually you can rank for them. So that's where this all comes into play. So if you are to look into the keyword tools, what are the steps to follow? Okay. Well, first of all, you and your team really needs to brainstorm some ideas. You all need to make a list of keywords, right? Run the list through some keyword tools, and then really pick 6 or 10 best ones to run with. Okay. Um, Now, what are the top keyword tools? We're going to look at that next. But what does that mean? So again, keyword tool is something like I live in Plano, so if I was searching for looks like Plano dentist here, this would be what we would be typing in the search box. Okay. My favorite thing from clients is like, well, my name of my company is Bubba Shrimp, and I rank for that. Well, I mean, that's great, but remember, people don't necessarily will type the name of your company. This actually happens to be a big restaurant, so it's a very popular place. But you want to rank for not necessarily your company name, but actually the search terms that people are looking for. Okay, so that's a critical part of this. This list that I have in front of you, I basically focused on free keyword tools. There are some really great tools that cost a little bit of cash, but we will just kind of run through these. So the first one is Ubersuggest. Okay, so if I go here and let's try this. Um, this is from Neil Patel. I really like this tool. So when you get there, you can certainly look into their plans too. But let's just try something that we are focusing on today. Let's say dentist in Dallas. Okay. And then you can pick the location. I'm just simply going to search this. Okay. And then when I do this, you know, this is going to run through its analysis. Okay. Um, so essentially, what Neil is telling us that hey, there's 4,400 searches that are done. Okay, SEO difficulty is 21. If you're doing PPC, it's 22. So that's not terrible. I mean, that's if this was a higher number, we would be concerned. Okay, and then it tells you a little bit about the web pages, and you can kind of look at the patterns, right? You can see the volume is quite steady. Okay, and then there's other things, but really we want to focus on this list right here, okay? If you focus on the column volume, like I said, we want to be doing keyword research and find terms that people are actively searching, okay? So some of these you can find, like here's another one, cosmetic dentist, that's something we didn't think about, okay? Um, it also gives you some ideas for page titles, but we won't be looking into that. So that's a good tool. Let me go to the next one. This is SEMrush, very popular company. So I believe I'm already logged into this one as well. So again, I am not paying for this. This is a free account, okay? When you get there, let me just kind of walk you through this. When you get there, they have a lot of stuff. Their navigation is from the left. You're going to select Keyword Analytics and then go down to Keyword Magic Tool. Okay. Once you do that, again, if you want to stay consistent with our search, remember dentist in Dallas or Dallas dentist, they're the same. You can also change this, for example, if you're doing a global search. Um, Again, I'm going to, just kind of run this, okay? And here you go, okay? So their format is a little bit different. But again, this is the list of keywords I'm interested in, and then volume, remember, is what I'm really, want to know, okay? Higher the volume, that means more people are searching for that term, okay? And this also, plays into long tail keywords. As the term gets longer, there may not be that many searches, but they're definitely going to give you a better conversion. Remember, getting people to your website is just part of the battle. You really need them to focus and hopefully convert and become a customer. Okay. Now there are some other columns in here. Like I said, we're not going to worry about them. One cool feature about a lot of these tools is you have the ability to export data. Okay. This one isn't. Let's say they want me to upgrade, so I'm not going to do that this particular minute. But again, this is a very, very good tool, right? So this third one is rather interesting. We're going to get to, you can see there's a lot of tools from Google that we're going to look at in a minute. But, your web hosting company where you are essentially registered your domain and you have all your files and, it could be WordPress, it could be some other thing. Don't forget about that. A lot of these hosting companies have some tools and analytics, information that's already there. So I'm looking at this website over here, learningcomputer.com. I'm logged into this, and this is basically statistics on the website. When I go in here, you can see this is essentially the data that I'm looking at from back in 2019, right? And there's a lot of information in here about traffic and whatnot, but I'm going to skip over that. I'm going to actually select search right there, okay? When I do that, this is interesting. This is a list of terms that people typed, on a search engine, okay, to find this particular website, okay? And in fact, there's even more here. So what could you do? You could certainly, grab this list, okay, and you could, put this in Excel. You could put it in Notepad, okay. This is again, I mean, remember, these are exact searches that people did, okay, to find this website, okay. I know we get hung up on keyword tools and hey, I want to get the latest and greatest, but don't forget some of these other ideas are not that complicated, okay. And by the way, we have written a few blogs on keyword tools too, so don't forget to visit our website. We'll be mentioning that towards the end, but it's datatechnologyllc.com. Also, the name of our company is Cache Data Consulting LLC. But let's switch gears and, let's, the 800-pound gorilla, like I said in the last video, Google, right? They have a lot of this information. We are all spending not just minutes, hours on Google every day. So why not use that information to our advantage, right? So the first thing you can easily do is utilize the search box, right? How do we do this? So I'm going to, let me just go to Google. We'll take a break from Neil Patel and some of these other tools. Okay, again, the minute I start typing in Dentist Dallas, right? Or actually, let's try this. Dentist in Dallas, right? When I start doing that, you can see that there are searches that are, that Google has come up with. These could be your long tail keywords, right? Dentist in Dallas, no insurance. Okay, so that's, right now it's COVID, wonderful year of 2020. So we are struggling with that, but that's use that search box. Okay, another thing you can do is come down here, scroll all the way down to the bottom, right? So what is this? These are searches that are related, okay, to the term, dentist in Dallas, no insurance, okay? Free clinic, affordable dentist, right? Cheap tooth extraction, okay? Thank God I don't need to do that. So, but again, why not use these tools to your advantage, okay? I do want to spend more time in the keyword planner, okay? But before I do that, I'm going to skip ahead and I was going to say, don't forget our stepchildren, Bing and Yahoo, okay? So again, I'm going to leave that one up and running, but if I go to bing.com, which is alive and well, right? And if I type in again, dentist in Dallas, right? And I search that, okay? They're giving you a little preview up on the top. They got their map over here. Here you go. right? Same idea. So you can easily take this list from Bing, okay, copy those, go back to your term, right? And there you go. Now that is your keyword research, okay? You can easily make a list doing this, right? Scroll down, same idea down here. I'm going to go to Yahoo real quick too, and then do the same thing here. We found, what was that term? Affordable dentist in Dallas, right? So that's another good term, I would say, okay? And even if it suggests, I didn't mention this, but you can see that Yahoo is also suggesting, right? What's another way to say affordable? Well, inexpensive, right? And same thing here, down, you scroll down and then you copy all of these, right? Go back to our wonderful text editor notepad. There you go, right? Now you started with a few terms and look at that. Your list is growing by the minute, okay? So again, make sure you visit our social media and whatnot, but I'm going to spend some time in Keyword Planner. So let me do that, okay? Now the Keyword Planner, it's a great tool. It's you have to have a Google Ads account. Years ago, we used to be able to just log into Google Ads and utilize the Keyword Planner tool. But now you have to have a Google Ads account. So these are some of our customers that we're managing. But I'm simply what I'm going to do here is I'm logged into Google Google Ads. I'm going to go to Tools, okay, and then Planning, and then Keyword Planner. See that? So again, you have to log into Google Ads, go to Tools and Settings, Planning, and then Keyword Planner, right? When you do that, it's going to bring up an interface and it's asking me which account. So it doesn't matter. I can pick one of these. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so here we go. You can start with keywords. You can start with a website. I'm simply going to type in, let's switch gears a little bit here. So I want to type in OBGYN, just, because picking on dentists gets old after a while. Gynecology, I don't even know how to spell this word, by the way, gynecological. And then let's just try one more, we'll try even Dallas like that, okay? So I just typed in 3 words, okay? I don't really, I'm doing a project, I'm starting a new business in this space, let's just say. How do we do this, right? And real quickly, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in here, okay? I'm going to keep it simple, but there's options on the left here, okay? It's even asking you to give some more ideas too, right? I can certainly do that. Okay, let's just scroll down. It shows you what are the searches that are being done on mobile and the total number of searches, right? I'm going to go down here and you can see here's the list of keywords that we provided, right? So OBGYN gynecological is about 300,000 a month. So if you divide that by 30, we're looking at 10,000 searches a day, which is a lot, okay? Now, the nice thing that we want to focus on is keyword ideas, okay? So this is the one you really, is going to help you broaden your scope, okay? So OBGYN near me, obstetrics, I don't even know how you say it, gyno near me, OBGYN associates, right? These are the ones that we are interested in, okay? Now, the thing you want to look at here is the searches are right there, okay? And the competition is low, medium, and high, right? Why does that matter? Well, if you want to rank, you definitely want to, I'm going to switch this a little bit here and kind of show you some of the high competition, right? So online, OBGYN is too competitive, right? What does that really mean? I think it pretty much means that these companies are running Google Ads, right? Remember, this is a Google Ads keyword tool, okay? So if you're going to be competing for Google Ads, it's actually going to be competitive, and it actually shows you the bid on this side, right? But we're not doing Google Ads, right? We are simply searching for terms, okay? So, but I wanted to clarify that we are really, again, interested in finding the top searches, okay? And then the nice thing about this tool is you can click on download keyword ideas, right? And you can push this to Google Sheets, but I'm I'm simply going to push this to Excel, right? Um, if you are an Excel god, guess what? Now you have all this crazy information at your fingertips, right? So it tells you that this is the list right here, okay? The terms, the search number of searches, this is the important column, right? And so these two columns that I'm going to highlight are the critical ones, right? So I'm hoping that you are finding this tool to be useful. I'm actually going to continue to go through this. Oops, I apologize. The next thing I want to look at is Google Analytics. Okay, so this is again a super important tool. If you're not running Google Analytics today, you are hurting your business, right? And so here I'm actually logged into Analytics, and in fact, I'm logged into the client that we work with. This is the OBGYN client, right? And so there's a couple things you can do in here. You can go into audience and you can look at the users, but really we're interested in, how do you, I don't believe I have Search Console integrated with this, but you can look at the queries over here. Okay, so if I go here, this is not working, but that's okay. You can go down to behavior, which remember is going to tell you the top pages for that particular website. Okay, so I'm looking this information since last year. The traffic looks pretty solid. Okay, down here on the right bottom, these are your top pages, right? And if I click on view full report, you can see that these are the top pages. In fact, let me just expand this. In the last 1 year, okay, these are the top pages. Well, how is that helpful? Well, it's very helpful because it tells you, first of all, these pages are super duper good. They're optimized, their content is good, right? Natural ways to encourage labor. There you go, right? I mean, people are actively searching for that, and we have had almost 200,000 views, in the last, page views in the last year. That's crazy. That's 5 times the number of views the homepage got. Okay, other searches, they're looking into the history. They're talking about induction of labor. They're certainly asking about the doctors too. But you can keep going, right? You can see that they're looking at definitely, technology and OBGYN, insurance information. So again, do not forget Google Analytics. It's great. Okay. This video is getting a little bit longer, so I'm going to kind of rush through some of these other ones. We're going to do a deep dive in these other sessions, so definitely check our channel again and subscribe and like our videos. But let's take a look at Google Trends, okay? So enough with OBGYN, let's go back to dentistry. So if I type in Dallas dentist, okay, and this is again trends.google.com. What I like about this tool is really it shows you the interest over time, right? So if I were to see, what's going on with this particular term, you can see there's a slight kind of flattening to going low, right? Well, I'm going to compare this to, for example, I don't know, Chicago dentist out of curiosity, no particular reason, but now you can see that Chicago is in red. Okay, Dallas is in blue. So apparently there's a lot more people in Chicago that have bad teeth, I'm assuming. I don't know, just joking. But and then it can give you a little bit of geo breakdown. This kind of looks like the election map, actually, kind of reversed. Some of the queries that are coming up. So, ER dentist near me, best one. Dallas Cowboy is interesting. Affordable dentist, there you go. Okay. So Google Trends is great. Google Search Console is yet another tool that you can utilize. Okay, and so let me show you that, and I think then we're going to be close to wrapping up here. So I'm logged into Search Console as well. It's search.google.com. I'm looking at a different client here. It's a pediatric dentist in a suburb of Plano. I'm looking at their performance for last 16 months. You can see their impressions and search volume is going up. Okay, but this is the important part right here. See this? So, kids pediatric dentistry, Dr. Lisi, okay? Emergency pediatric dentist, reviews, okay? And again, there's more than 1,000 search terms that have been utilized to find them. And you can certainly look at this information, and like the other tools, you can also export this. So if I click on export, this is going to this is going to push all of that data into Excel, right? Which is great, because now once that data ends up there, I can open that up, and now I'm not certainly relying on that tool anymore. This is offline information, right? And I mean, we have all these terms that are in here. So how cool is that, right? I already mentioned this. They're not stepchildren. I was just kind of trying to be funny. Bing and Yahoo are there. They actually drive traffic to our websites all the time. Okay. So I hope you found that helpful. There are some other tools that I've listed here. These will be, these are not free, so you do have to pay for them. Okay. And next time I do want to cover competitive analysis. So, why reinvent the wheel when you can look at your competition and see what they're doing, and why not learn from them? Okay. So I'm certainly going to share that in the next video. And then finally, a little bit long video, but please connect with us. Here's our website, datatechnologyllc.com, some of our social media pages, and then you can certainly reach out to us. That's my email right there, Kashif Mughal at Data Technology, and then you can certainly call us. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this useful. Please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you could like that video, that would be great. For additional information, you are welcome to connect with us through all of these avenues. We have our website, so that's datatechnologyllc.com. I can show you this right here. So this is our company. We're based in Dallas, Texas. You are also welcome to visit our social media pages. So we're on facebook.com/Dallas SEO by Cash, and also on Twitter, which is the same one. So let me show you that. Here we try to definitely post on a regular basis, and there's lots of ideas and whatnot related to digital marketing. And same thing here on Twitter. So it's twitter.com/Dallas SEO by Cash. Definitely engage with us, jump into the conversation, and that would be great. And finally, there's two more things. We are on LinkedIn, so this is our URL for that. And definitely on YouTube, so it's youtube.com/Baghal. And so let me just show you that. So LinkedIn is right here, by the way. And then YouTube, we have more than 200 videos. So definitely, I would think you would find the channel quite useful. Other than that, once again, I appreciate watching the video, and you have a good day.